Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullsheep Party! In this video we're gonna be going over everything, literally everything about the new DLC mission chain. We're gonna be going over how to start it, where to go, how to do it, and how to complete the entire mission chain, and at the end I'm gonna be showing you how much money I made throughout the entire experience. It goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway, spoiler alert ahead, so if you don't want anything spoiled, please click away from the video. So first things first, when you log into GTA Online, you're gonna be greeted by this message and also this message, which means one thing, we need to go to this location, but first let's buy a mansion. So let's go up to the hills. We're gonna buy the most expensive one in the Vinewood Hills. We're gonna meet Michael and this guy in his underpants for some reason. Yep, it's a beautiful house. Now let's get to that A location, which is a payphone, which is how the missions are being triggered. Hopefully by watching this video, you're gonna understand everything that you need to do, all the objectives and all the things that you need to complete in order to do the entire mission chain and get the cash reward at the end. Well, technically there are several cash rewards at the end, but I am getting a bit ahead of myself. So, with this payphone, we're officially starting off the mission chain, and what a mission chain it is. So let's go ahead, answer it, and by the way, if you don't see the prompt to answer the phone, don't freak out, this happens, apparently it's a bug. And yeah, just walk around the phone, go outside the proximity of it, go closer to it, and it's gonna appear, I promise you. Now, first we need to go to the NoWay depot, which is located right over here, and this is pretty straightforward, nothing really you can mess up here. We go in, we fight the bad guys. Fight the bad guys. I'm not gonna bore you with all the fighting, but yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory and pretty simple, pretty easy. So what we need to do now is just take care of the last of them. And now this part is, I don't want to say tricky, but it's kind of confusing. So all you need to do is go into one of those pods. Which one? You decide. It doesn't matter. So I chose this one. And I'm going to be using that car. You're not driving the pod, you're actually driving the car. Something that I didn't realize as I was playing this originally. I thought that I was in the car for some reason, even though those are unmanned vehicles. Anywho, what we need to do now is go outside, and the objectives here are pretty self-explanatory. Knock down 5 pedestrians, of course, this is going to be the easiest one. Have 5 high-speed collisions, this is also easy. The one that really is kind of tricky is the last one, technically the middle one. You see where it says reach a height of 9 meters in the air? Yeah, this one is kind of tricky, but I'm going to show you a trick how you can do it every single time. There is one place on the map where you can do this every time you basically go up to that ramp. It's not technically a ramp, but it's right here. It's pretty much outside of Los Santos Customs. If you've seen my videos before, you're very familiar with this jump, and apparently it works, so hooray! The next part is a little bit annoying as well. All you need to do now is walk outside, drive around town and find billboards and unmanned vehicles. Now, the first billboard I found was this one, and this one is pretty simple. The next one, though, was a pain, so we're going to be talking about it in a bit. So, this one is a vehicle. As you can see, I rammed it, almost took its entire health, and it just needs one more, and we are good to go with this one. This, however, the billboard, this one on top of the gas station, yeah, this was such annoyance. Now, see, what you need to do here is apparently what I didn't do the first time. I'm sorry, did I spoil the video for you? What I didn't do the first time is you need to pick up speed, and apparently this is not enough speed. And apparently this is not enough speed either, even though I technically, if you pause the video, I smashed at the exact correct place. But anyway, who's counting? I just did a wheelie, well, not a wheelie, but a tire spin, and then floored it, and I got it. So hooray for me, I'm the best, number one. This is the next one, right there on the top. What I did here is just went around the corner, basically went around the building, and you're gonna see a ramp when you do that. It's pretty simple, this one. I don't remember what the last one is, but I don't remember it being kind of annoying as well. Maybe. Or am I thinking of a different mission? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this one is taken care of. Now, on to the next one, which is the NoWay taxi. And just like the first one, this one pretty self-explanatory. Just bump it as much as you can, with high speed, of course, because if you back up into it, you're not going to do anything. Or if you just scrape against it, it's not going to happen. So, yep, just bounce a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We are good. And now for the last one. Actually, the last one was pretty simple as well as this one right here. And what I did was I went into the park and then I made a U-turn about halfway through it, reversed, and the rest, as they say, is history. And I'm making the video a little bit longer just so if you are having troubles or if you're confused about where things are, you can get some spatial awareness by not having, you know, 15 cuts every 2 seconds. But yeah, here we are. And the cool objective is at the end, you need to destroy your own taxi. So, of course, you just need to ram it a little bit into the, I don't know, pavement, walls, other cars, whatever have you. But yeah, this one is pretty simple and pretty easy. And once you do that, you are gonna, of course, you're gonna blow up, which at first I freaked out because, as I said, I didn't notice that I'm actually going in the pod and not in the cab. So what I did here was try to be a little bit fancy. I didn't have grenades on me or the RPG launcher, but I did have a jerry can. So what I did was I didn't read that it was a hazardous jerry can, and yeah, I tried to use it as a regular one. So I am gonna fail miserably for this one, but you can just use your, I don't know, your pistol, whatever weapon you have on you is gonna be fine, because as you can see, those things just like to blow up. So just aim at this one and the other one, and we are almost ready to be out of here. So pretty cool, pretty self-explanatory. Basically the most difficult part of this one was the second jump, at least for me it was, and it was very, very annoying. What you need to do now is just lose the cops and leave the area. And that's easier said than done. The Mark V has been good, or the Mark V, whatever you want to call it. It's been good, but I have some problems with the vehicle that are going to become apparent a little bit later on. Of course, we need to go to Avi's Dead Drop, which is a location that you are going to be familiar by the end of the video. So we go to the trunk of the car, you open the trunk, you do something with it, you go to the payphone, you speak to the payphone. Well, you don't speak to the payphone, you speak on the phone, whatever. You pass the mission, congratulations. Next mission, you go to this phone, you start the mission, you, well, have this closed on for some reason. You can go to your own personal vehicle, which is very convenient. Too bad you can't use the Deluxo. Anywho, you can, as I said, use your own vehicle. Don't you love, by the way, how low cars are just useless in GTA Online? Like, you can see here, and no joke, I was here for about 2 minutes. So we went to the spot, I got into this guy's car, and for some reason I'm driving it. I don't know, GTA logic, I guess. And we need to go to the downtown Cap & Co. So I drop him off, I go to the other side where the parking lot is, I think, and I wait for him to get out. He gets out and he tells me, floor it! And I floor it, and what's about to happen? Oh, that's right, boom! There you go. So that was an explosion, and right now we're just getting here. It's a hideout, waiting for him to get out. Any second now. There we go. And what we need to do here is, this is actually pretty cool. We are kind of a secret agent-ish. So we're under disguise, undercover here. And nobody knows it's us. So we're just minding our own business. This guy's talking. These guys are both paying huge attention. I'm being made, so there's one resolution to this issue, and that's to, you know, blast our way out. Of course, blast, blast, blast. And this one, as every other thing, is pretty self-explanatory. And if you're wondering, by the way, why I have 2 lives all the time, is because I'm playing on easy, because, well, don't judge me. But even on easy, as I said, things are gonna be, well, a little bit difficult in a couple of minutes. So we went to this location. In this location, we go through the scanner. Of course, if you have been made, it doesn't matter. If you haven't, I guess you can stealth it. Here we need to steal a couple of hard drives. And for me, the hard drives were... Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm gonna turn around in just a second. It's right behind me, one of them, and the other 2 are very close to each other on the other side of the basement. Map, building, whatever it is, this is. So we're gonna be going to those, and I keep saying this, pretty self-explanatory and pretty simple and easy how you fight your way through these bad guys. But if you, for whatever reason, were having difficulties with any of the things that we just did, well, you're welcome, I just showed you how to do it. And hopefully this video helped you out, and if it did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel and tell your friends to subscribe, because, well, subscribing to channels is awesome. So we need to get outside, and something that I did here was kind of a mistake, actually. I said the next mission was a difficult one, but this one is was not walk in the park either. So you see, I did something stupid. I didn't clear out the bad guys before I got into the car, and I almost didn't make it. And if you pay attention to the life counter at the bottom right, I have 2 lives and now I have 1 life. How did that happen? I don't know. It's a glitch in the game. Well, not really. So we know the deal by now. You go to the trunk, you open the trunk, you talk to the phone. Well, you talk on the phone, you get a mission passed, and on to the next one, which is located right over here. And for that, we are going to be going to this payphone. We're starting the mission, and yeah, I kind of forgot that you can go underneath the airport in GTA Online, and GTA 5 for that matter, I think. So what we're doing is going under the terminal. And yeah, really cool. And guess what you're doing? Yep, you are fighting bad guys. So actually, are you fighting bad guys or are you fighting just guys? Or am I the bad guy? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me in the comments, because I'm playing this with no sound. So you're getting on the train, and by the way, yeah, I did a bit of a mess up here. So you solved the puzzle. I, of course, solved it first time. Don't mind the editing. I mean, what editing? So you just need to make target 32. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, but I did it. So after you solve the puzzle, do not leave the train. Do not leave the train, because you have the option to leave the train, and if you leave the train, by the way, I wasn't, as I said, I was playing with no sound. I wasn't paying attention to what was happening, and this is what I did. So it didn't break the game for me, but I just to embarrass myself even further, I decided to leave the entire clip unedited, so you can see what happens if you don't stay on the train. So you're gonna be like an idiot following it and running after it. And no, in case you're curious, as you saw, you can't jump back in the train for some reason. Anyway, when the train stops, it's gonna tell you, well, bad guys are ready to be dealt with. And what we're gonna be doing afterwards is dealing with the bad guys. And that one I found to be a little bit confusing, because you can't really go into the other train, and that's why I left the entire clip unedited. So it's the next train card, actually the next train, not this one. And it's gonna tell me any second now to be prepared and armed to the teeth. And wait for it. Ah, there we go. Take out the target. And of course I was kind of confused. I was like, isn't this the train card? But well, the train. But no, it's a separate train that you cannot board until you deal with everybody else. Because as you see here, I jump. I promise you, I tried to jump here, but nothing happened. Or maybe I'm just doing something wrong. I don't know. But in any case, you deal with the target, you deal with his bodyguards, and you collect a piece of something. I don't know, a briefcase from the inside. And after you collect the briefcase, it's very simple. A horde of people come at you, you need to fight them off, and you then need to find a motorcycle to escape with. The motorcycle is located right over here. You just need to go open the door and ride your newly acquired electric motorcycle. Is it a good one? I don't know. It's free, so you can't really complain too much. But and also you can do this with it, so it's, I guess it beats walking. One thing that I can say about the motorcycle is you're not bulletproof on them, which is something that I found out very easily and quickly in just a couple of seconds. But yeah, just pay attention to your health bar, pay attention to your armor. As you can see, I was just opening my menu to select to put some extra armor on and to have some snacks, but yeah, I didn't do it in time, so you know the drill. Trunk, phone, and the mission is complete. So 4 down, 1 to go, I think, or 3 down, 4 to go. I don't know, like, we did some missions and we have some left in the tank. So here is where you start the next one. And as I said before, if you don't see the message pop up, just don't freak out. It's gonna appear eventually. The game is gonna buggy. So we're gonna dress up as a garbage man for this one, and why not? Something that I found very interesting is you can't use your cool vehicles, so like the Deluxo, or the Toreador, or the Mark II. Yeah, you can't use those. You can just use boring, normal vehicles, so I just decided to go with this one, and it doesn't really matter, because you're gonna go and get the Trash Master very quickly, and yeah, you're gonna be using the Trash Master until the end of the mission. So what the Trash Master is, as you can see, it's a garbage truck, and what the garbage truck does is it collects garbage, and you dressed as a garbage man, well, you can put two and two together basically, and you're a garbage man. So what you need to do here is you honk the horn, they open the gate, and this one kind of confused me, and that's why I left this clip unedited, or mostly unedited. So what's happening here is the guard is going next to the trash. You see the bins on the top right hand side, where he's walking towards. So what's gonna happen here is you need to go and pick up the trash, each individual piece. For this one it's 3, so you pick it up, you go to the truck, you drop it off, rinse and repeat. What is really confusing is what happens after you do all this. So he's gonna go your way, and the game is not gonna tell you that you can do something. Well, it did like 5 minutes in, because I was just running around like an idiot. But what you can do is you can go to the fuse box, short circuit something, and disable the camera. Then you can jump this fence, and these are the document bags. Even though they kind of look like garbage bags to me, but what do I know? So get one of the garbage bags, document bags, I don't know, and go and deposit it into the dump truck. Or garbage truck. Yeah, and just do that for both of them. How does it not getting mixed up with the other trash? I don't know, but I guess it doesn't. So do this twice. They're not gonna catch you if you're good, like I am. And we're out of here. I just left this clip a little bit longer because I wanted to show you you can escape from just floor the truck, and you can do a cool jump with it. Or not so cool jump, but at least you can escape without maneuvering as much. Hooray! We're awesome. Here we are on the next location, and this one is literally the same. You honk, get in, go outside, pick up the trash. Of course, here you have 3 as well, but here I already knew what I was doing, basically. You make something with the fuses, you mess with the fuses, and after that, well, things are a little bit different maybe, because here you need to incapacitate, well, that guy over there, I'm sure you see him, and you can get the garbage bags from him. I'm sorry, the document bags. Why do I keep doing this? So get this document bag, go to the truck that you park very conveniently. And the one thing that I do want to say is if you mess something up by not being able to deposit the garbage bag, the document bag, I'm sorry, I legitimately am not trying to do this, the document bag in the garbage truck, and you see that your guy is just letting it basically fall to the ground, don't freak out, just pick it up and deposit it. As you can see, I made a mistake. Well, I didn't make the mistake, the game made the mistake. I just, you know, followed through. But as you can see, it's not the end of the world. Or at least I thought so at this point. But maybe it will be. So this one is more interesting. And this one I made a big boom boom on. So this is all the game, by the way. I'm not controlling the character. The game just decides to you know, flash my documents. Kind of seemed like giving him the finger though. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reverse into that spot, because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I have no idea where the cameras are, and where the fuse box is, and where the other garbage bags are, document bags, whatever. And yeah, I did make a bit of a boom boom on this one. So I get out of the truck, and probably you should not do this, but I'll explain exactly what my mistake was and exactly where the mistake happened. So we're good so far. We go, we just have the regular trash to take out. We take everything out. And here the game tells me hack the keypad. And I got so excited. I see the keypad and I'm like, cool, that's a keypad. And literally as I'm triggering the animation, I turn around and see the camera. I cannot stop the animation at this point, so I just leave it as is. And yeah, I'm kind of confused because the game is telling me nothing. It's basically doing a hacking animation. And yeah, what's happening? So I stayed here legitimately for about a minute and nothing happened. And I was confused. I was like, what? Am I encountering a bug? Like, what is happening? And yeah, I guess this is kind of a bug. And as you can see, the guy is almost next to me. He's not shooting at me for some reason, but he is now. So that's that was unfortunate. So what you need to do basically is fight your way through those guys. If you do the exact same thing as I did, of course, doesn't matter that the camera is there, but I just wanted to get my sweet revenge on it. And yeah, just do the mini game. Apparently there was a bug last time. This is 4x speed, I believe, so yours is gonna be a little bit slower. It's a pretty simple, I don't want to call it puzzle, but it's a pretty simple game. Here in the office, you just need to collect, I think, a set of documents. Yep, 2 of them. So the documents are here. I feel kind of weird when the documents are not placed in garbage bags. I'm so used to it by now. And anywho, I believe the second... Yep, this is it. The second document. Once again, I miss the garbage bag so much. We go to the garbage truck and we have one more thing to do. We need to, I believe, ram an FIB vent. That's right. And yeah, this is where things got worse. So something that happened here is for some reason the bags that the truck was handling or carrying were just fell out of it in a weird way. And the game was not telling me that they did. See how they fell? Yeah, I didn't notice that at first. Like, I saw the one at the top that we're seeing, and also the traffic is pleasant, but I didn't see the one behind my truck. You saw it for a very brief moment. You will see it again, but I didn't notice it as I was playing the game. You see it right there in the left. And also, the game is not telling me. It tells me that I need to steal those, but it's not telling me where they are, so I was kind of confused. Then I realized I think I saw something blue there, and by the time I, went back, it was kind of too late, and yeah, fun. So, 0 lives left. We deposit this document bag, and we need to get in the dumpster truck, the trash master, and go to the dead drop stop. And here we don't have a payphone, we don't have a trunk. We just have a mission complete status. And yeah, that's this mission completed, and this one was kind of a pain. And for the next one, which I believe is the final mission, I actually don't believe, I know is the final mission. Yeah, we are gonna... This one was pretty cool, by the way. We're gonna wait for the FIB to arrest us. So, yeah, something that you don't really want to see in GTA games in general is to see that big busted sign in the middle of the screen. Well, here, it's something that we're actually looking forward to. And you can't, by the way, if you're wondering, you can't do anything about it. So you're gonna come into consciousness in this guy's office. You're gonna grab his pen because we need that in order to open this box. You're gonna cut the blue wire, at least for me it was blue. There is a manual next to the table that I saw. Here, I just decided to go with stealth, and stealth in GTA 5 is kind of broken, so yeah, why not? And yeah, just very simple, very easy, kind of quick. I just decided to mix it up with the hatchet here. I think I went with a candy cane at some point as well. I don't remember, really. But yeah, just take care of those guys as well. Get to the computer, hack it, and this was kind of a... I don't know, for some reason, this one kind of confused me at first. I understand it now as I'm rewatching the video. There's an alarm going on here, so you can't really do stealth at this point. So you're finding... If you play GTA 5, by the way, this location is familiar to you. Rockstar loves to reuse locations. You fight the guys on the roof, you steal the helicopter, and you are going to meet, what's his face? Avi. And you get taken down, and by the way, this is part of the mission. And yes, this sucks, you're down, you're injured. If you have snacks on you, you probably should eat something. If you have armor on you, good, you probably should get some armor and put it on. As you can see, I'm just checking my weapons. And what I did here is basically I fought through some guys, I stole one of their trucks, and I went to the jet skis. And once you get to the jet skis, this is a tip that I want to give you, that I completed the Cayo Perico heist numerous times by doing this, is the quick menu, because you don't have the quick menu with the it's L1 on PlayStation 5 when you're riding a vehicle or driving a vehicle, but you have that interaction menu. So get the interaction menu and apply snacks and armor to heal yourself like that. So here we get $350,000, and after that we get another $400,000, and this is for completing basically the heist finale, or so we thought, because right now I'm like, where's Michael? I go in my house, I go in the pool. I was promised Michael in this mission chain, and I didn't see Michael. So at some point, no joke, like 25 minutes in, I get a call from Avi. That was basically the end of the phone call, but he was giving me a mission. And I said, okay. And I started the mission. And I'm leaving this part unedited, so you can see just how promptly it loads. It basically loads the interior of the house. That's what's happening here. Because the houses in GTA 5 are not being loaded as interiors for technical limitations, because this is a PlayStation 3 game, but let's not get technical in this video. So here I'm just like, well, can I call my mechanic? And sure. Can I get the Deluxo? And no, but I got this one. And in case you're curious, yep, it's a different color because this is a brand new one. Yep, I have so much money, even though this is free, and I really don't have any more money. Now we need to go to the safe house, or our mansion that I bought today for $10 million. A little over $10 million, actually. We need to fight through some guys. Watch for grenades, by the way, something that I didn't realize was happening at the moment. I have 0 lives left, and at this point of the game, you're getting ambushed, and things are looking bleak. Michael shows up, of course, and yeah, so Michael now is fighting alongside you. So the missions in total for the DLC are 6 if you don't count the 3 that came out before the DLC got released. So 9 in total. So anywho, you try to fix the computer. Michael fixes the computer in his own way. You need to fight through a helicopter. In this part, I gotta say, I think is gonna give people the most problems, and I will show you exactly why. It's not the helicopter, it's something that comes afterwards. The helicopter, I believe there are two more helicopters. Those are easy. The problem is the armored guards, and how I dealt with the armored guards was I was very anxious as I was doing it, because I was also running out of armor, and I think I was running out of snacks. So what you're gonna do now is just take out the helicopters, take out the guards, you know, take cover. Everything's fine so far. The problem becomes apparent, and the problem becomes a problem when the heavy armor guy comes here. And the heavy armor guy is gonna come any second now. Just watch the mini-map. He's gonna come somewhere, I believe, from the other helicopter. He's gonna spawn in the middle of the mansion, I believe. And yeah, as I said, this one is simple. Just cover, shoot, cover, shoot, cover, shoot. And yep, still no heavy armor guy. I'm just looking at the map, and there he is. And that guy is gonna ruin your day. Yeah, because he can blast through walls, and he is very tough. So what I did was, well, first of all, I was like, oh, cool. Am I gonna have to restart the entire mission? Because I was on red, as you see. And I believe this is my last armor that I just used. And I'm just gonna fill up a little bit with health. And yeah, if you don't have an RPG, you don't have anything, those guys are really, really tough. I was fortunate that, as you can see, he's not coming towards me, which is usually their behavior. So I just did blind fire. I did this for enough time, I guess, so it can deal with him. But yeah, this was very, very anxiety-inducing for me. I really didn't want to start this mission all over again, which I would have had to, because 0 lives. And everything else is kind of simple. You go outside afterwards, you need to fight through an armored car. That's easy though. You also need to get through one more helicopter, but that again is also easy, which I think we're gonna do right now, more or less. Looking at this, by the way, I play so carelessly. I didn't realize I was so careless. As I'm playing the game, I feel like I'm, you know, on point, but looking at my health bar now, yeah, not really. But anywho, we get the job done, we go inside and hooray, that's the mission for you. And in fact, the entire mission chain for the Safehouse on the Hill DLC. What a stupid name, by the way. Couldn't have they made it longer? A cool Safehouse on the Hill that has a pool and, I don't know. Yeah, so that's my pet peeve with the DLC, its name. Everything else, by the way, I kind of enjoy about the DLC. Well, maybe except the horrible customization on the vehicles, but that's a story for a different video. Now, we made the, basically we saved our safe house, we saved our mansion, it's a safe house now. Michael looks really old, by the way, which kind of makes sense. He should be about 60, 61 in the game. I believe he was late 40s. I don't know if they gave us an exact age in GTA 5, but let's say 47, 8 or 9. So yeah, early 60s. Yeah, nice. So, celebrating, completing it, and one thing that we need to answer by the end of the video. How much money did we get? And for that, we need to first go through the past screen and then see that we made a total of $18,000. But no, actually we made $500,000 for completing this as a leader. If you noticed or not, I played the entirety of the missions by myself, alone, solo. You can do that. You can of course play with your friends. It's your decision. I played everything on easy because it doesn't matter for the total outcome. Well, it matters on the individual missions, but the lump sum at the end is going to be the same regardless of what you're playing on. So I just decided to go easy for this one. And that's going to be the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helped you, and if it did, please let me know what you are having trouble with. Did I explain everything good, or was I kind of messy in my explanation? Love you all. Thanks so much for watching once again, and I will catch you all in the next one. Ooh, a doghouse. Don't mind if I do.